The Viking defense, which has been outstanding, not allowing a touchdown in the last 9 quarters of play up front. Dolman, Williams, Jerry Ball over from Cleveland, and John Randall. The linebackers, Rudd, McDaniel, and Kylie Wong. In the secondary, Jimmy Hitchcock and rookie Kenny Wright at the corners. Orlando Thomas and Robert Griffith are the safeties.
And you can see Brian Griese starting out a little rough. You can see the Superman not there. Oh, the Broncos are going to try to get a treat.
LaVille squirts through. He has the first down and more. He's going to go all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Derek LaVille, 31 yards. No flags. Minnesota Vikings offense rejuvenated since this man, Jeff George, got into the lineup. Front of him, Stussy, McDaniel, Christie, Dixon, and Stringer, an outstanding offensive line. In the backfield, Leroy Horde, Harold Morrow, Chris Carter, Randy Moss, the tight end, Andrew Glover. Robert Smith out. He had hernia surgery. They expect him back later in November. 3rd down and 10. Out of the shotgun goes George. Nowhere to go with it. Now he throws it downfield for Moss. Randy Moss has the catch. There's a flag down. 2 flags as Moss in a foot race with Carter. Moss scores a touchdown.
And you know what? They're going to get Randy Moss for the push-off. This is the interference call again. They're up the field. You can see that Dale Carter knows that the scramble is on. Right here, he turns. Boy, that's a tough one. I don't know. It's the defensive coordinator of going to a 5-back look right away. 5 defensive backs.
Pressure on safety. It's a safety.
Safety.
Trevor Price sacks Jeff George in the end zone. That's our 9-0 score, and the Broncos on the move again. Landis Garrett all the way inside the 20-yard line, a gain of 12. Right now, let's go to the Fox Network Center for an NFL update. Here's JB.
Ray and Ron, look at this one. New Orleans was up by 2 with 21 seconds left. Take a look at Tim Couch. Hauls a 60-yard Hail Mary pass. Guess what? Caught by Kevin Johnson. The Browns win their first over the Saints 21-16. Back to Ray Bentley, and a guy I know who would never allow that, Ron Pitts.
Yeah, you're right, JB, but you know what? That's a rough night's sleep now coming from Mike Ditka.
Slant to McCaffrey. Nope. Short of that touchdown from Jason Elam, who was 11 of 15 on the year. Make it 12 of 16.
Great leverage, and he recovers great on blocking play.
Pitch out to Gary. It's fumbled, and it is recovered by the Vikings. That is Dwayne Clemens, who comes up with the fumble on the pitch. For John Randall, they keep running away from him all day. They may get to move him around a little bit more. Griese hit immediately by Dolman, and he'll be sacked. So Griese will go out of the shotgun with 5 wide receivers spread out. Pressure again. Griese escapes it. No, he doesn't. He's tackled and sacked. Joe Phillips hit him first, and then Dwayne Clemens covered him up. 3rd and 6. The Vikings 0 for 3 on 3rd down. Jeff George guns it over the middle. Al Wilson almost picked it off. So Denver back out at their own 20-yard line with a 12-0 lead. Carswell in motion. Griese back to throw. And it breaks down. He'll be sacked again. That's 3 sacks in a row against Brian Griese. 2 in the previous drive, and Tony Williams gets him this time. Now 3rd and 16. Griese scrambles, dumps over the middle, intercepted. It's Orlando Thomas. Touchdown, Vikings. 27 yards on the interception return from Orlando Thomas, his 2nd of the year.
He was clearly in the box, and there was no receiver over there, so that's why it's intentional grounding.
3rd and 37. Horde on the draw. Leroy Horde is going to pick this up. Leroy Horde past midfield, being chased down, finally caught all the way down to the Denver 38-yard line. Dale Carter ran him down, but 52 yards on the pickup on 3rd and 37. Lined up against Chris Carter is Jeff George trying to change the play. Mo Williams in the backfield coming up to hear it firsthand. Broncos showing blitz. They back out.
There he goes.
George going for Carter. Chris Carter, touchdown Vikings. Went right after Torrey James like you suggested. 37 yards.
Now, you watch Chris Carter. Did you see what he did with that left hand?
Right.
He kind of left that left hand back there to keep the separation.
So the Vikings opt to go for 2. Jeff George throws it high, incomplete, knocked away. 20-yard line of the Vikings. Greasy over the middle. He's got Rod Smith. Smith down on the 5-yard line. Greasy again out of the shotgun with 5 wide receivers. 7 different players have caught a football. And Greasy on the quarterback draw.
He fumbled the ball.
I think he fumbled the football, and Ed McDaniel has it.
Huge miscue.
John Randall with the hit, McDaniel with the recovery. Second fumble of the day for the Denver Broncos. Same formation as George steps up in the pocket. The ball's knocked away. It's a loose football. It's recovered by Stussy.
Look at hand signal from the official.
That makes it twice as hard. As you said, Ed McCaffrey back in the game as Brian Greasy throws it to the other side to Rod Smith. 2nd and 4. Here comes the blitz from the Vikings. Greasy throws it in. He's got Ed McCaffrey. And this one from 37. And Elam.
He
Misses that field goal. It slid off to the right at the end. 3rd and 14. Jeff George avoids the pressure, goes down the middle for Carter. What a great grab by Chris Carter. Lays out in front of Ray Crockett for 32 yards.
Look at Christie, the center.
Blitz comes. George throws it up in the corner. Touchdown, Chris Carter. 16 yards. Carter beats Crockett for the 2nd time today. He's over 11,000 yards in his career. He's got 5 grabs for 107 on the day and a pair of touchdowns. Andre Cooper checked in for McCaffrey. Greasy with pressure steps up. A flag is out. This is intercepted by Griffith. 2nd pick of the day for the Vikings. There is a flag down, and this one will come back.
Supposed to tell me? Houston, did we get an interception? 96, the nose tackle was holding. What are you doing? What bullshit? You're not supposed to find out?
Dennis Green obviously making a case. And it's 1st and 10 for the Broncos on the holding call. They dodge a bullet. Greasy tries to dodge a rush, and he can't do it. That's Dolman.
Off-tackle plays at certain times by Garrett.
136 yards on the ground for the Denver Broncos. On 1st and 10, over the middle for Smith. Caught by Rod Smith.
But then he backs up and he plays the pass and breaks up leather in the passing game.
Greasy hits Rod Smith at the 1-yard line.
Yeah, they got some bad matchups out there.
Greasy rolls out to the right. Touchdown. Touchdown Chamberlain, but there is a flag down. Orlandis Gary alone in the backfield. Gary.
Wow, what
gets it on 2nd effort.
What an effort.
He hit Orlando Thomas and spun into the end zone, and we're tied up.
Let's see if he can take the team down one more time.
And George comes out with 2 tight ends in the mix, and he'll throw. Looking outside for Randy
Here's
Moss.
Randy Moss.
Catches it, jumps over hand up to the 45-yard line. Moss beats Dale Carter for his 2nd catch of the day, worth 23 yards. George throws it out quick. He's got Carter. Carter has a 1st down. Eric Brown gets it. Top.
They've got a problem over here on this side. They don't have Randy Moss covered down.
Jeff George with time shoots over the middle for Carter, and it's caught on the rebound. And that's Randy Moss.
A play.
In the right place at the right time, and that's good enough for a 1st down. Carter and Moss to the top. Broncos show blitz, and they come. It's picked up well. George has time, goes to the corner. Caught by Chris Carter inside the 5.
Are you kidding me?
8th grab of the day for Chris Carter, and none prettier than that one.
Nothing's automatic in this game. 3 things have to happen. It's got to be a perfect snap, a perfect hold, and then the kick has to happen.
It'll be a 23-yard attempt from the right hash from Gary Anderson. 4 seconds left. It's do or die. And he does. So this game is officially over, and the final score, the Minnesota Vikings 23, the Denver Broncos 20.